Hi everyone, it's Kasia from Tarot Map, and I needed some fun, so I decided to do a few VRs. So the first VR, it's going to be to Simon from the Hermit's cave, and it says the hashtag is TarotTubersAtoZ. So get to know your tarot tubers. So I thought this is a fun, easy thing to do right now, and for me easy is good. I don't know if you guys know, but my mom is in hospital and it's going to be a bit of a long-term thing because of coronavirus in Europe. We cannot visit her at all, so thank God for technology, you know, that there is FaceTime and Messenger video calls and so on, but all in one. Yeah, it's kind of intense that 2020 started for me with moving, with a lot of intense emotions, and yeah, sick mom. So hooray, hashtags, because to be honest, right now my work provides me the most fun and the most relaxing thing. Kind of, I relax the most when I can work. So this hashtag, thank you Simon for, you know, creating it and providing the guidelines, and let's just go into it. So age, it's from A to Z, right? So age, I'm 44 years old, I'm going to be 45 in November this year. Favorite book, I read a lot, maybe I'm lying now, I'm listening to a lot of audiobooks. I love books, anything of John O'Donoghue or Caroline Myers, I'm perfectly happy with. So they both one of my favorite teachers and writers, and I love them. A career you wanted to be when you were a kid, and what it actually is now. I think I can't really remember when I was a kid what I really wanted to do, but I remember that my mom told me that I danced a lot on the table. I think I had affinity and love for Romani people and, you know, dancing and they long skirts, so I think I wanted to be a dancer or something along these lines. And right now what I'm an astrologer and a tarot reader, and that's what I do professionally. And I also love creating things, so I also do those wands of transformation, you know, the items that I then sell. And dream, what I dream about, that's how I understand it. I think for me right now, my dream is still around connected to Tarot Map, because I'm one of those people who really, I do what I'm passionate about. I love what I do, so I would love to be able to further inspire people and to teach people about astrology and about tarot, specifically breaking from the stigma that these two disciplines carry for ages, you know, if it's tinted by the church or strict beliefs. I just would love to free those disciplines from the stigma and kind of make it creative for people, you know, so that everyone can find a piece of themselves in those two disciplines. Favorite rider deck. So I'm going to speak right now, because if you know me a little bit at least, you know that I have a lot of decks. But right now my favorite Rider-Waite-Smith based deck is Source Energy Art Tarot by Kathleen Deo, and I seriously love reading with this deck. If you love intuitive readings, this deck has something in it, like it just has this, it has something spectacular to read intuitively. And I love reading with this deck. I just really love it, and it gives such amazingly attuned messages. It gives those really beautiful intuitive hits. It's somehow open, the cards are big, the deck is really quite cheap. You can get it on Kathleen Deo, I think it's Source Energy Art Tarot on Etsy. She sells them on Etsy. I think they're around $30. So of course also write her if you want to buy internationally, because I think there's something off with the shipping on Etsy, and she said she can send cheaper. So yeah, if you're interested, take a look. But this is my favorite Rider-Waite-Smith deck right now. Other decks that I love that are Rider-Waite-Smith based is Spolia Tarot, which I used to love reading with, and also Lisa de Saint Croix deck, which is also a great Rider-Waite-Smith kind of not clone, but based on. Gold or silver? Well, right now I think I really love gold, even though I don't have much gold on me because I used to be a silver girl, but it's shifted. Right now I love gold. Height, I'm 168 centimeters. I don't know what it translates into to foot and stuff, but 168. Ideal day for me, ideal day, it's day in nature. I'm a Sagittarius. I love travels, I love short trips, I love going into nature and explore things. So any type of seeing something new, spending it in nature, having my decks with and my husband or my friends, that will be an ideal day for sure. Joke. I thought about it, but I don't remember any. I'm sorry, don't tell jokes. Kids, I don't have kids. I wanted to have kids, but I couldn't have kids, so I don't have any. Living arrangements, I live in a 1-bedroom apartment with my husband, and I live in a block basically, but I'm happy about it. I used to live in an old house from 1910 and I was just over it, so now I'm back to the suburbs and I feel quite okay about it. Marseille deck, my favorite Marseille deck right now. One is TarotTubersAtoZ and another one is Tarot by Vincent Pitisci. So I want to show you these two decks. I'm going to stop for a second, grab them. So here we go. So my favorite Tarot de Marseille right now is TarotTubersAtoZ, and that's how you spell it. There you go, TarotTubersAtoZ. And you can, it's by Pranic Room on Instagram. You can get it in one of the, I think it's Make Playing cards. And I love it for the colors, for the art. It's amazing. It reads amazing when you put a few cards together. So this is my favorite one, but my ever favorite deck is probably Jean Dodel by Jean Noble. No, what's his name? Doesn't matter, I can't remember now. But the Tarot of Marseille by Pitisci. You can watch an interview I did with Vincent. He's a great tarot teacher and an amazing person. I really feel always inspired when I talk to Vincent, and you can see he has created and repainted, you know, a Marseille deck, and I actually really love his deck because of the colors. So when you have the, you know, the swords are really kind of black, and the faces of the cards are really quite sweet, and yeah, it also looks quite cool when you put it all together. So I really enjoy his deck as well. So these are my favorite Marseille decks, and also for people who are interested in learning Tarot de Marseille, I have a whole playlist because I was crazy about Tarot de Marseille a few years ago, especially because of Enrique Enriquez and Camilla Elias, and you can guys take a look at this playlist on my YouTube channel, on Tarot Map YouTube channel, and the playlist is called, I think, Tarot de Marseille or something like that. Okay, nicknames. My surname used to be Sergeant in Polish, Sierżant. So my nickname used to be Sergeant as well. Favorite oracle right now, I'm a little bit crazy about the new Santos deck, Santos and Signs oracle deck. It's by Melissa Lucia. I won't mention Oracle of Initiation because I always am a hugest fan of Oracle of Initiation, but Santos and Signs Oracle is an amazing, funky, holy intermediary deck with 108 cards, including those kind of names and different keywords, inspiring words. So this is one of my favorite decks right now. And also her new Our Lady Oracle. So this is the Madonnas and Virgins Oracle deck by Melissa Lucia, and I'm going to do full reviews about you know, about these decks, but these are basically just images of Mother Mary, but very kind of, some of them are very strange and very beautiful. She lives in New Mexico, so they kind of were taken around New Mexico and Mexico, and yeah, I really love these two. They don't have any keywords, they don't have any numbers. It's basically just your own intuition, but they funky, they quirky, they modern, they have many amazing cards, and the keywords are, you know, like void or initiate, purify, illuminate. So they're very kind of spiritually uplifting, but not kind of cheesy, you know, just really perfect for internal pilgrimaging. So these decks are my favorite now. There's Santos and Saints 2, Madonnas and Virgins, and also Santos and Saints, the first one that Melissa created. So I love Oracle decks, by the way. I'm also using the Hips, this Lemurian Starchild Oracle right now. I have received it recently, and it just also has very beautiful, if anyone is kind of connected to Lemuria or Atlantis, so this type of thing, this deck is also very cool. Passionate about, I think you can guess, I'm passionate about tarot, about astrology, about oracle decks, about art. I love art, and I think that's why I love having many decks around, because it feels like having art galleries, you know, around you. Quote. I loved this quote, which I saw, I think, on internet at some point, by Einstein. Creativity is intelligence having fun. And I kind of enjoy it. It could be also creativity is imagination having fun, but yeah, intelligence having fun, it's cool because it connects the two, the, you know, right and left hemisphere. Relationship status, I'm married, happily married, and I've known my husband since 2010, so it's 10 years, but we've been married since 2014. Season, my favorite season probably is spring and autumn. Tarot, first and last. My first tarot deck was this Kazanlar Tarot, and I have bought it in 1998, I guess, in Germany when I was working as an au pair. I took a year off from my university where I was studying German, and I bought this deck because I loved that it had all the different cultures in it. So I know that I was always interested in eclecticism, like, you know, kind of connecting cultures. I love different cultures, I love to learn about different cultures, and this deck had 4: European, it had Indian, it had Egyptian, and Asian. So it was really beautiful, and the majors were kind of done like Arabic style. So I found it fascinating, and this deck is my first deck, and something beautiful happened to me. You know how tarot community can be really amazing. So I gave this deck at some point to my friend, then she gave it back to me, but I had 2 cards missing, and a lady on Instagram, when I kind of required about it because this deck is out of print now, had said that she bought this deck secondhand, and actually it was missing more cards, so she doesn't mind if she has the cards that I'm missing, that she's going to send it to me, and she did. So it's really cool that now I have the full deck again. And my last tarot deck is the Commonplace Tarot by Nell Latimer, and I have posted these last 2 videos. I have posted a review of this deck on my channel, and also I have posted how I trimmed it, because I trimmed it and I edged it red, And I think this deck is, you know, it's from Linocut Art, and it's really, really cool. Very beautiful Linocut artwork, and she has done it all herself. Love the lines. I love the kind of vividity of the artwork, even though it's so simple. It's just 2 colors. And Linocut, you know, that you have to be really an amazing artist to do that. So this is my last tarot deck, Commonplace Tarot by Nell Latimer. And upset. What upsets you most? I guess like the most what upsets me, I think it's aggression. I actually really dislike aggression. When I see aggression outside, it just makes me cringe. Like, I really dislike it. But also I think dishonesty and lack of authenticity, it's kind of annoying as well. Vlog, which are you most proud of, and which is your most popular? Well, I had only one vlog on my channel, and it was a vlog where I went to like a Mary sanctuary somewhere, so you can guys take a look. It didn't get too many views, so I don't know if I'm the most proud of it, but yeah, that's the only one I have on my channel. Weakness, what can I say? Tarot and Oracle decks. I think I have too many. I mean, I don't really care. I'm not one of those people to give myself a headache because I have many decks. That's what I like. I like having many decks, so I'm enjoying it. But at the same time, it's sometimes overwhelming. I think if you have many decks, you will know what I'm talking about. It's just like you want to use them, and you know, now for example, I want to do another VR of picking some of the like favorite majors, and I'm thinking, oh my god, I've got so many decks I like, which should I pick? So it's kind of like making it a little bit difficult at times, but at the same time, because I love art so much, this is like, you know, going to an art gallery every time I use a deck. And Yesteryear, your favorite year so far and why? I think I love 2014 because I started Tarot Map then, and I was really in love with tarot and I learned so much. But I also used to love any year between 2012 and 2016 maybe. I used to hula hoop a lot. I used to teach hoop dance. I was hula hoop teacher. I've done, you know, hoop dance teacher training, and it was just my passion. So yeah, that was kind of fun. Also years when I lived in Australia, that was amazing too. Zen, what do you do to relax, stay calm? Tarot and Oracle. I think Tarot is my therapy and Oracle decks as well. I do meditate. Specifically, I like Vipassana style when it's just you and your breath and you don't need too much, but I also love prayer and kind of connecting to the sacred feminine through Mother Mary and kind of rose lineage, goddess lineage. I love spending time in nature. That's really always works for me. And also sometimes just going out and having a drink with friends, you know, and just taking a piss and just going like whatever. So that works too. So I think that's it, my friends. Thank you for watching, and I will try and do another hashtag because yeah, VRs are fun, especially when you know, tired or sometimes of inventing content or creating new videos. This is perfect way to kind of get in touch with you and share about yourself. So that's awesome. I'm going to watch some of those videos too. So thank you for watching, and I speak to you soon. Bye.